I'm Deepesh Patel, editor at Trade Finance Global. Today we are at the EBRD annual meeting held in Yerevan, Armenia. I'm delighted to be joined by Beata Javorcik, Chief Economist at EBRD. Beata, welcome to Trade Finance Talks.
Thank you for having me.
Beata, there are many external pressures for countries in the EBRD regions that continue to weigh on the acceleration of their economies. However, the Regional Economic Prospects Report suggests that economies in the EBRD region will actually grow by 3% in 2024. Why will some of these countries experience growth in 2024 despite some of these challenges?
Well, there are several stories that vary by region here. In emerging Europe, particularly in Central Europe and the Baltics, we see increases in wages. So wages are catching up with inflation. People are regaining their purchasing power. We see the positive impact of the EU funding, the New Generations funding. And also there is an expectation of interest rates going down as inflation is being tamed. Now, in Central Asia, countries in this region are benefiting from strong demand for commodities, but we also see dividend they are enjoying from inflows of capital, businesses, and high quality human capital from Russia. So IT sector in particular stands out here. And also they continue serving as a conduit for trade between Russia and the rest of the world, though this kind of intermediated trade has reached a plateau.
Thank you very much. And friendshoring and nearshoring is something we've heard quite a lot at the EBRD, especially at the Trade Facilitation Programme Awards this morning. How have policies like this impacted countries within the EBRD region, and do you think this trend will continue in 2024 and beyond?
Well, there are several phenomena going on here. So first, we see companies diversifying their supply chain, striving for China plus one approach. For instance, in last year's survey of German firms, we saw that 60% of German firms already reported diversification of their supply chains through adding new suppliers. And that's where the broadly defined European neighborhood can benefit from. Second, we see growing exports of ICT services from emerging Europe. As importers are looking more and more at their carbon footprint, they are more interested in imports from nearby suppliers whose carbon footprint is lower. And finally, we see geopolitics at play. In particular, half of investment, greenfield FDI inflows in our regions of operations last year came from China. And that's a new phenomenon.
Beata, thank you very much for joining us on Trade Finance Talks. That was Beata Javorcik, Chief Economist at EBRD, talking to us here in Yerevan at the EBRD annual meeting. Thank you.
My pleasure.